Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thank you for checking out this video. And I can't believe it, I finally did it. I finally got through Shaw. Shaw was the big issue in Stormwind with 5 mask runs, and it took me one shot this week, so that was super nice. So overall in this video, I did one thing different. Well, a couple of things actually, but I slowed it way down. That was my biggest problem. I wasn't using my orbs when I should have. I was trying to run too quickly, get to places too fast, pull too much trash. There's not a lot of stuff you can skip in here, at least that I found, but I did manage to skip stuff like right there at the very beginning and just run past some packs that just eat up time, and that allows you to be a little bit slower throughout the rest of the run when it does really matter, and you have to be really precise with your movements. So before we talk about the video, myself in this video, my item level is 467, I believe. I had finally got a couple of upgrades. 470 weapon. Corruption I'm running with is only 20 corruption, but I am running with 1 infinite star, 1 haste, increased amount of haste by 12%, and then 1 of the little void tendrils. It only does 3k. It's on one of my rings, so it's pretty small. And then I am running with a pet. I've had a couple people ask in the other video why I run with a pet, because I don't want to tank all this stuff to the face, because with 5 masks they do tend to really hurt, and we don't have that good of a heal, with our exhilaration. So I did think it was best that the pet did most of the tanking, which did help. And plus, you'll see me throughout this video, I will use exhilaration to heal the pet, not necessarily me. Glitch, my guild lead, he didn't give me the weak aura he uses for his runs yet, but I will have that in all my new runs after this one, so be sure and check those out. I'll try to put up one of these every week, actually, that I do it, just to kind of log my things I've learned, things that I can do better, because I know that this was not a super clean run by any means. Primarily, if you guys get to Umbric, if you manage to get to him in this video, so first off, thank you for watching it that far in. As I understand, 30 minutes is a long video to kind of digest. But I get down to like less than 10 corruption, or I should say sanity left. It was very, very close. This week, most of the areas are fine, but there is a nasty overlap with the fear ring and then the wall of yourself in the 2 lost areas. So that's something that you want to watch out for. I try to cut them out most of the time in these videos, where you don't see me just stand there in place, because I would stand there knowing that I needed to go into an important fight. For example, one of the places was on Shaw. I made sure, and I stood outside his area until I got one to pop, so I didn't have to worry about getting one right as soon as we went in there to fight him, because that was usually what would happen, and that was usually how I ended up panicking and losing some valuable sanity. My talents in this, it's just my lazy build. I don't change anything. And as for my essences, you see I'm running with Meme Beam. It made quick work of a lot of trash that I just didn't need to worry about, because I have really good single target DPS. I have good AoE DPS as well, but that way I just didn't have to worry about it, and that limited the amount of time my pet died too, because more mobs equals, pet dies faster because everything's hitting much harder. So that was something I was taking into consideration, and we did pretty well with it. Also, my cloak is rank 15. I did manage to get that. So starting next week, we will start being able to get Malefic Cores. They are the ones that increase. I believe it's going to be increase your corruption resistance, which would be for corrupted items, by 3 per week. So that's just kind of like what they did with the a Monthul trinkets, Norganon's trinket from the very end of Legion. Every time you killed them, you could make it a little bit stronger. That looks like what they're going to be doing, which is great. It's going to help me push Mythic Plus keys, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. Because that's what this expansion, the rest of it is for me, is I'm going to be pushing Mythic Plus. I'm going to be trying to get some Mythic raid kills in. You might find those videos on the channel. You might not. I really don't know if I'm even going to get in there, to be honest with you. Just because there's not a ton of groups that are running in Zangarmarsh. or Hellscream for that matter, and I'm a marksman hunter. Who's going to want to bring a marksman hunter to their mythic runs? Most people don't. So like I said, this was not a super clean run. There was some good spots in it, don't get me wrong. Not try to pat myself on the back. But there was a lot of things I could do better, and I was just not super familiar with Stormwind. I don't know where all the buffs are. At least in this video I did. And I talked to Glitch afterwards, and I do now know where all 4 buffs, there will be 2 buffs up at all times. At the beginning of the video, you saw me go and check where the Versatility buff is. He wasn't up. So whenever I used my orbs, I used my first orb just in front of Shaw before that trash there. I did feel comfortable getting there, no problem, and there wasn't too much wasted sanity. And I knew I would probably die on Shaw, so because I just focused him down. I did not worry about dodging the eyes too much after the first little bit. So I knew I would probably use my death there, which could have cost me on Umbric, because like I said, I was very, very, very close on Umbric. But I guess I'll be honest, I got lucky. I was like clenching my butt at that point. Like I did not think I was gonna make it, and I'm glad I don't record my voice in these, because I'm pretty sure I started like yelling because I was, yeah, it was nerd rage / nerd excitement. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll be honest with you that I was freaking out. But Stormwind has now been conquered, which is super exciting, and I do now have the feat of strength for these. So there is a feat of strength called Mad World. Basically, you have to complete both of them, and they have to do them solo to get that. It gives you the title, sir, or I don't even remember what the title is. I'll put the title in either the description or the comments. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I thought it was Servant of N'Zoth, but that is the PvP one. So I think it's the Faceless, I believe is what it's called. Also, at the end of this video, I actually switched my my essence to the very end, the last boss for Illyria. I changed it to my single target essence, and I just blew her up. I absolutely destroyed her. So you can do that. You can repair in these. You can use, tomes, that sort of thing. So keep that in mind. It's something I did not think about until, I actually got in there and started actually realizing that I could finish this. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave me your feedback. I know I didn't do the best. If you see some things that I could be doing better, let me know. Did you learn something from the video? Did I do something that you didn't think about, or say something that you didn't think about? Let me know. I'd love to hear that, because as much as these videos are showing you what I'm doing in World of Warcraft, a lot of them are going to have to do with this is a community event, especially now that a lot of people are kind of stuck inside right now because of the virus that's going around. I've been spending a lot more time on World of Warcraft, and I've been having some fun and really enjoying it in kind of a bleak time. So I hope you guys enjoyed these videos to kind of get you away from the world's problems for all of, maybe 30 minutes if you watch the whole thing. So thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I think that's all I've got to talk about. So thank you guys so much, and until my next live stream or video, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.
Valera, you can't hide from me.
I require a target.
Sanguinar.
I do not have a target. require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Got the key. This thing is what drove Shaw mad.
I require a target.
Resource grants me sight. I see.
I need to target something
everything.
first. I do not have a target.
It's done. Stormwind is still lost. I'm leaving the city. I suggest you do the same.
I
Watch
need to
your back.
target something first. Too far away. I require a target.
I will never forsake.
I do not have a target. need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
My greatest prize.
I need to target something first.
Slave master. And him. Save the others.
I do not have a target. I must get closer.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
I require a target.
Open the portals. Usher in a new era.
I need to target something first. I require a target. have a target. I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
The void will consume this city.
acquire a target.
I see we have guests. Come, join me in the tower, and welcome our true masters into this world.
I do not have a target.
Behold the majesty of the void! The void is colder than you can imagine. Can you feel it? The chill in your bones.
I need to target something
Can
first.
never be closed.
I do not have a target.
And you will hear them. I will make you hear them.
No, I will never.
The light could not save them, and it will not save you! Be gone from my sight!
I need to target something first.
Done!
Vision exploration concluded. Initiating exit protocol.
A grim fate for Stormwind, indeed. Take solace in the knowledge that should it ever come to pass,